They're the future MVP down in Florida, and no one is talking about it. Our league is changing. The two top undisputed best players in the league are Jokic and Giannis. These are two 7-footers, but they are the focal point of their teams. Giannis handles some playmaking duties, while Jokic handles all of them for their respective teams. We are seeing bigs with vision and playmaking ability start to take over the league more and more, and I think I know who's up next. The last two times the Magic had the number 1 pick, they were able to draft franchise-changing talent, and I think they kept their streak up with their choice from last year's draft. Coming up out of Duke, Paolo Banchero is a 6'10", bruising forward who scored like he's an 8-year veteran, but the fact of the matter is he's only 20. With the rookie year averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists on 42% shooting, only 8 players have had rookie numbers of 20, 7, and 3. These include the likes of Larry Bird, Luka Doncic, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But we have to keep that in mind too, that Paolo was last in minutes out of these 8 players on this list. So if we were to up it to per 100 stats, he averaged 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. There's only 1 player left who matches this criteria of averages per 100 in their rookie season, and that is Luka Doncic, one of the best young players in the league. And a lot of people do see Luka Doncic having a Hall of Fame career ahead of him. Now, this isn't me necessarily saying Paolo Banchero is the next Luka. This is just for me to put you in the NBA on notice. Even though I love stats, a lot of people hate stat watching. So let's actually break down his game. He loves to score the ball, which means attacking mismatches. He sees the smaller De'Aaron Fox, and he goes at him immediately. Backs him down, drop step, easy bucket, easy. But that's not it. In this play here, he gets the ball at the top of the key, receives a screen for Wendell Carter, and attacks that switch immediately, goes right at Sabonis, Euro step, and 1. He's very physical, and he's not scared to put his chest into you. He loves to attack the rim and get easy buckets. He sees a smaller Jaden Ivey on him, calls for a Wendell Carter screen, and as that center's backing up, he vertically jumps high and makes that easy layup. Something else I love about Paolo's game is his ability to draw fouls. As a rookie, he averaged 7.4 foul attempts per game, which is really good for a rookie. A lot of rookies don't understand how dominant and how powerful they are, but Paolo has a full understanding of it, and he uses it to his advantage. This is my favorite thing about Paolo's game. Markelle Fultz runs the pick and roll, Paolo then loses him, and he cuts for an easy dunk, and he does this all the time. This is another beautiful example. PJ Tucker cuts off the initial kick-out pass. He drives, he sees the smaller DeAndre Melton on him. He attacks him immediately, pump fake, and finishes over the bigger Embiid. Stuff like that is why I love his game so much. He doesn't need the ball in his hands at all to be effective. Here he is cutting against Kyle Kuzma, drop step, moving him, simple, easy buckets. That's a professional bucket right there. He's not the most perfect prospect. Sometimes he could lose the ball. His handle is not as tight as it could be, doing a simple crossover, hitting it off the defender's foot. And here's another example of him losing the ball, being sloppy with it, losing it to LaMelo. He has phases where he can do that sometimes. He also shot the ball poorly in his first year, shooting a measly 29% from the field, but I can't give him an excuse for that because at Duke, he shot 33% at the college level. So my belief is that as he gets more used to the NBA, the speed and all that thing, his numbers will increase. The thing I'm most excited for with Paolo Banchero is his passing ability. Now, I did mention Jokic and Giannis at the beginning of the video, but I don't think he's going to end up at their level. Not a Jokic, but at the same time, if he could just figure it out. He already looks like he knows the basics and the understandings of passing the ball at a high level, but if he could figure it out to where he's an average playmaker, the league is done, and he's going to be a future MVP. He already has a lot of gravity. He already gets double teamed a lot. You see right here, sizes up his man, takes the drive, he's already getting double teamed, finds a cutting Juan Wagner. That is beautiful playmaking. As you can see here, he brought the ball up the court, scans the court, looks away Corey Kispert, and hits Markelle Fultz on the backdoor layup. That is beautiful ball. Like I said, he already gets it. And if you can't tell, I'm really high on Banchero in this Magic team. A lot of people tend to overlook the Magic, as for the past decade, they've been an irrelevant franchise. They might make the playoffs as an 8 seed and steal a game from the Raptors, but other than that, total irrelevancy. But if you haven't been paying attention, the Magic have had a really solid year this year. They won 34 games and were 6 games behind the playing spot, with impressive wins against teams like the Celtics and the 76ers. And while 34 wins may not be the best spot to be in, when the average age of your starting 5 is 23.6, there's a lot of hope that can be left for the future. Markelle Fultz has become a very solid all-around point guard. Franz Wagner has unlimited potential as another 6'10" scoring wing, and Wendell Carter, a sound defensive big who can rebound and stretch the floor. If If Paolo Banchero can work on his game and develop the way I think he can, there's no reason this team can't win a lot of games. On the back of an insane season by him, backed up on the MVP award. The rest of the NBA should be terrified of this Magic team, and I don't understand why they aren't being talked about enough. And this team is only going to get better. They have the number 6 pick in this year's draft, and they could pick up a combo guard to play next to Markelle Fultz. If they could pick up an Anthony Black or a Cason Wallace, the rest of the NBA will be up for a rude awakening. Let me know what you think about the Magic and the potential that Paolo Banchero has. And if you enjoy basketball commentary like this, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're building a community and we're on the road to 200 subscribers. We're taking it one step at a time. Thank you so much for watching, man, but I'm out. Peace.